But that's why it's like when you meet people you do like and you want to, you know, and you do keep playing with them for years, like that's why it matters. Like, you know, the way I met Hazzed was that way. Like literally back in Cataclysm, end of Cataclysm, literally very last season, last week of the season. Yeah, that was brutal. Very last season of Cataclysm. My holy pally gets off work and I get home from school and I message him like, hey man, you want to do last end of season push for raiding? And we had an arena team, and he was like, no, I'm gonna be playing with this other guy actually from my fancy new guild. He was in Daramak tier, which you probably don't know what that is. They were a #1 PvP guild at the time. And I was like, what? You're not gonna play with me? And he's like, nah, dude, I gotta help this guy from the guild. He's really good. And I was like, whatever. And so he went and played with Hazzed, and I went and got a different healer, and we queued into twos, and sure enough, first game, my healer and Hazzed versus me and the new healer that I just found, and my healer and Hazzed won. And I immediately messaged him, and I was like, what the heck, man? You got a different Frost DK. And he was like, dude, you got to meet this guy, though. He's crazy. And so he invited me into the vent call, because it was vent back then. And we got an event call, me and Mike, and I was just like, dude, you did a lot of damage. Like, what did you do? And me and Mike just started talking about DPS and just started talking about Frost DK. And like, we just started dueling. And, you know, we've been friends ever since. Like, neither of us talk to that Holy Pally anymore. But, you know, Haze and I have been friends since then, man. And, you know, like, that's like straight up how I met Haze, is through 2v2 Arena. You know, all my friends that I hang out with either are from Arena or from my content. You know, like it's like you know, coming in and like seeing seeing the stream and like hanging out and talking and eventually, you know, wanting to play. So like, you know, that's how everybody on my list is. They you know, they're either from arenas or they're from like you guys. You know, so